flight attendant on American Airlines had admitted to taking photos of young girls while they used a bathroom on the flights that he worked on. 37-year-old Estes Carter Thompson III had pled guilty to secretly recording a 14-year-old trying to use the airplane's bathroom, as well as recordings of 4 other girls. Now let's go ahead and dive into today's story. Trigger warning as well as viewer discretion is advised. So here's what happened in today's story.
Alright, let's roll, nerds.
Now, due to legal reasons, the girl's name cannot be revealed due to the fact that she's underage, so we're just gonna go ahead and call her 14. So 14 was on an American Airlines flight with her family from Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way up to Boston, Massachusetts. Now the flight will go ahead and take off, and once it hit cruising altitude, 14 decided she had to go use the bathroom. She would get up, go to the main cabin's bathroom, where she had found that it was already occupied. As she stood there waiting, that's when the flight attendant Thompson will go ahead and walk up to her and say that the bathroom over in first class was available. 14, thinking nothing of it, will follow Thompson over to the first class bathroom, in which he will walk in first saying he needed to wash his hands. He would only be in there for a few minutes before walking out and letting the 14-year-old know that the toilet seat was broken, so to be careful. So 14 will walk into the bathroom where she began go ahead and do her business, and so when she lifted the toilet seat up, there she noticed a sticker across the toilet seat that said inoperative catering services, removed from service, and in black ink it stated broken seats. One thing that 14 did notice was the fact that the sticker wasn't flush with the seat, but instead was like a bulge underneath it. And on top of that, there was a light coming from it. 14 would go ahead and take a picture of it and then go ahead and show it to her parent. Her become outraged because the picture that was taken that she showed to him would show that there was a phone underneath the sticker. It was apparent that Thompson had took his iPhone, stuck underneath the seat, taped it there, and was waiting for the girl to use the bathroom. 14 dad became outraged where he would actually go ahead and confront Thompson, in which Thompson would go ahead and lock himself in the bathroom for the remainder of the flight. So while Thompson was locked in the bathroom, Dad would go ahead and notify the other flight attendants, who would then notify the captain of the plane. The captain would go ahead and notify law enforcement once they reached the ground. Then police would board the plane, talk to Thompson, in which they asked for his cell phone, and so he would go ahead and give him his phone. And once police looked at it, they had realized that Thompson had factory reset his phone, which is a major red flag for law enforcement, because unless your phone is like brand spanking new, like you just bought like a few minutes ago, your phone should have a bunch of stuff on there and not just the basic things. Thompson will go ahead and be arrested, and upon a search of his phone, that even though you may think everything's deleted, it's never actually deleted. Because after the search of his iCloud account, they have found that he had hundreds of images of children. He even had videos of children doing inappropriate things generated through an AI system. He even had videos of children from previous flights. All of them range from the ages of 7, 9, 11, and 14. Now some of you are wondering, what kind of monster is this? Now I'll talk about this in another video of Daycare of Horrors, where a daycare provider did the exact same thing he did. Thompson is known as what is called a closet collector. Now what a closet collector is a person that is secretive about their collection, but have no interest in actually abusing children. Coming to collectors, there are 3 different types of collectors. What Thompson will fall in there would be a type 2 collector. A type 2 collector is a person that collects images to satisfy a growing interest in children, which may cross over into the actual contact of children. American Airlines will make a statement saying that Thompson was immediately withheld from service, in which he has now worked for the airline since they found his phone and he was arrested. 14's family will go ahead and place a lawsuit on American Airlines, in which they had just recently settled for an undisclosed amount. American Airlines is due back in court July of 2025, which was brought on behalf of a 9-year-old who is also a victim of Thompson. Thompson will go ahead and plead guilty to all his charges, which include charges of attempted exploitation of a child, which carries about 15 to 30 years in prison, and he was also charged with the possession of prepubescent images of a child, which carried a sentence of 20 years in prison. Now, both charges also provide about 5 years of supervised release and a fine up to $250,000, as well as restitution. So that concludes our story for today. So what do you think with both these charges? Do you feel that they should run concurrent with each other, or should they run consecutive with each other? Go ahead and place the comments down below. And if you like more forensic analysis of cases like this, go ahead and stay tuned for more videos to come. As well as if you're new, go ahead and check out my other videos that you may like. And with that, have a great day.